Go ahead.
No.
Turn around. Go ahead. Spread every single card in the deck.
Holy moly!
You can swear.
I love that. That was good. Okay, I thought I was going to be at the beginning, I gotta be honest. Oh my god, that was so good.
Is that good? You
Oh,
enjoy
I
it?
love that, yeah. And I can't even work it out. I'm trying so hard to think, how did you do that? I'm trying to look.
Make sure you watch all this video because I'm going to teach you this exact effect after the full uncut live performance. So you're about to see a full uncut performance with my wife Kaylee. I kind of go a little bit sideways at the beginning with it because I went off track because I haven't practiced this very much. I created it like 3 days ago on Sunday, I think it was. So bear with it because the payoff at the end, the reaction and all the kickers that are going to come with it are totally worth the wait. And then at the end, I'm going to teach it to you in full, so you can go off and perform this right now, anywhere you are. So I hope you love these videos. Thank you to all the new subscribers that have been blowing the channel up over the last few weeks. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and drop me a like on the video. And for everything else, sit back, relax, and enjoy the live magic.
You told me to get your carpet. One finger on, mommy.
Cute, it's cute, isn't it? Alright, you ready to see some magic? The Madge.
It's probably rubbish.
Madge, coming close, coming close. It's not. What do you mean it's going to be rubbish?
Is it your trick?
No, it's not my
Might be
trick.
alright then.
Alright. Shit. You maybe think that you've seen this one before, right? But you haven't. Now, I am going to be needing you to put your hands in shot at some point. So make sure you can see that. Here we go. Alright, go ahead and say stop anywhere you like.
Stop.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember that card?
Okay.
Lost into the deck.
Okay.
Fair?
Yeah.
Do you remember that card?
Yes.
100% sure?
Yeah.
If you were to see it again, would you be confident that you knew what it was?
Yeah.
Can you go ahead and hold your hands up like a table for me? Just like that. And I think... I don't know what your card is.
Okay.
Right? But I think I can accurately guess roughly if I've got it or not. It wasn't three clubs, was it? Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's kind of good.
Okay.
Okay, let's go here. Oh, I think it's in these cards.
Okay.
I think it's one of these cards. We're in shot, we're good. Alright, don't tell me what the name of your card is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to gauge if it's one of these or not. It's such a tricky one. Is it? Okay, look, I'll narrow it down to 5 cards, okay?
Okay.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's one of these 5,
Mm-hmm.
I get it right. Alright, so 4 spades, Jack of clubs, King of hearts, Ace of diamonds, or the 5 of clubs.
Okay.
Was it one of these 5? Yeah. Don't think it was the Jack of clubs.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't think it was the 5 of clubs.
Okay.
When I turned the cards over, you were like, was it the 4 of spades? Was it?
Yeah.
Was it actually?
Yeah, it was.
Alright, you can. I feel bad
Sorry,
because
I give it away.
a little bit, but we'll try something. Well, because of that, we'll try and up the ante a little bit.
Okay.
Get me close to it and see.
Okay.
Watch. Hold the cards in your hands.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that 4.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pop.
Very well.
Let's watch.
Okay, that was better.
Now, there's literally 4 cards. Ace of diamonds, King of hearts, Jack of clubs, and 5 of clubs.
Right.
The before it's actually gone.
In your pocket.
No, carefully, like just like this, into the camera so everyone can see. Spread through the cards as slow as you can. Come
What's like this, face down?
Face down, yeah, come to the camera so everyone can see. Slowly spread the cards. Everyone can see it.
This is taking a little.
Keep going. 4 of spades.
There it is.
Wait.
What?
That would be impressive-ish, kind of. You may have seen that before. But
I think I've seen bits.
yes, but this is the crazy thing. There's only one card you've got to pick in that deck.
Right.
Because this is the only card that has a red back.
Oh, I love that.
It's good, isn't it?
I love that.
But it's even stranger than that.
Why?
It's literally the only card you've got to pick in the entire deck.
Why?
Because these 5 cards are blank.
Huh?
Not just these 5 cards. Every single card in the deck. Go ahead.
No.
So turn around. Go ahead. Spread. Every single card in the deck.
Holy moly!
You can swear.
I love that. Shit, that was good. Oh my god, that was so good.
Was that good? You
Oh,
enjoyed
I
it?
love that, yeah.
And you can examine everything, obviously.
Oh my god, I preferred the end to the beginning. I was like, where is this going? It's rubbish. Oh my god, that is amazing. I thought I was holding a full deck.
You were.
No, but with faces. That is cool. I love that. I love that. And that's red. Oh, I love that. I thought it was going to be rubbish and it was just going to be in your pocket.
Did that fool you?
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't even
Right,
thought
quickly,
about it
before
now.
trying to break it down. Creativity.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, that was... The beginning
card
was a
trick.
bit... I was a bit like...
I kind of screwed the beginning up. I think everyone could tell. All the magicians out there watching were like probably
I
thinking,
told you it was going to be shit.
this is my problem for not practicing.
Yes, it is. I told you every week.
Okay, creativity out of 5.
Oh, yeah, 100% 5. Love
Okay,
that.
Wow.
And it's a card trick.
I know. Entertainment value.
Oh, 5. I loved it. Yeah, look at me. I'm buzzing.
Fooler.
Right. I'm going to throw some things out there.
Okay, let's get the focus on you.
Okay. You haven't been focused on me the whole time.
I know.
Definitely palming. But how do you palm a whole
No
deck?
palming. No palming. No palming. No palming.
Shit. Okay.
No palming at all.
Well, it must have been placement of this with the 4 cards, the 5 cards you picked, because you put them at the bottom of it. You went through them and you said, right, this is that one, and then you put it at the bottom, and then you did that, and then you did that, and that, and that. So it's placement of that. But then,
You leave it.
how is it red?
And how is the whole deck blank?
That's, well, you showed me the deck. You didn't show me the deck
Yes, I did.
at the beginning.
You've seen the other
I don't
cards
think
as
you
well.
did. Oh, I did see 4 other cards. They've got empty pockets. It's totally got to be pockets. It's got to be pockets.
Right.
Like, it's got to be something like that. But I have no idea how you got all blank cards in my hand and then had a red 4 in the middle of that. No, I don't know.
Is that a fooler?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, a bonus point?
Yeah. But only for the end half, because
Well, I need to work that a bit. But there's a
because you don't practice, so
Yeah.
I won't ever give you
I got a
bonus
confession.
if it was-
I got a confession. That is my trick.
Told you, and I knew a bit of it would be shit.
You didn't tell me. You were like, I told you at the beginning, this is not my trick.
And then I
well,
said,
unless somebody else has created this, could
And
very well
then-
have been done before, but I don't think I've seen it before.
it's good.
This is why the whole.
You need to work on your pattern at the beginning,
I
though.
screwed it up as well. Like I'm not going to refilm these because there's no point
No.
doing it. But I actually fucked it up because it shouldn't have come out like that, in a way.
But it
Just
worked.
The beginning about.
The beginning, I thought, oh, here we go, another card trick. Oh, here, it's in my pocket, or it's behind your ear.
Yeah, you thought it was going to be in my pocket.
I did think it was going to be in your pocket.
Was it did the red back help? Like make it feel
The red back was the first. Oh my god, that's weird. Like, all right, if that was a 4 in the middle of the deck, fine. Oh my god, there it is. Like, show it, and then oh, hang on a minute, it's a red back. That's the second level, and then the third level was just blew my mind with the blankness. So I was like,
the 4 blank cards or the whole, which is
no.
better?
Well, there was different. There was like 4 different levels because you had the 4 in the middle of my pack.
The vanish,
the back,
the appearance, because it vanishes from my 4, 5.
Yeah, but I kind of that part.
That bit I fucked up.
Well, that bit I thought was shit because I thought it was in your pocket, and I knew it was going to vanish.
Yeah.
Because when you turned it over, my 4 was there, and I thought he was going to do something with it.
I fucked it up.
So I did think I preempted the vanish. Didn't think that the reappearance would be in my hands. So the reappearance was the 4. Then the red back was the second level. That shocked me.
Yeah.
Then you turning all your 4 cards over blank shocked me, and then mine, wow, just gone. And I can't even work it out. I'm trying so hard to think, how did you do that? I'm trying to look. See if there's anything else.
Well, everyone's in luck because I'm actually teaching this trick in this video right now. So
Ooh.
At the end of this video, you're all going to learn, well, in the next couple of seconds.
I hope you get the first bit better.
I came up with this like 2 days ago, haven't touched it since, talked about it on the Sunday session.
Oh, what's it going to be called?
Well, it's called the original trick where the card just ends in your hand and that's the end of the trick. It's called the biddle trick.
Okay.
Right? So then I added a phase a while ago. I don't know if I was the first, but the handling I had, it's a really nice fair handling to make a red card and make it change colour back, which didn't make sense because like, well, I may as well just use a duplicate card. Right? And then I was like, well, what would make it? It's like if I'm gonna make it take it further, because the biddle trick is normally done impromptu. I thought if I'm gonna add something to the deck, I may as well just try and max out the entertainment with it and make it a proper piece of magic.
That was maximum entertainment. I thought it was going to end when the 4 was there, and I was like, oh, there it is, woo.
So I don't know what to call it. It's based off the biddle trick. I was thinking
Biddledy bobbedy boo.
Oh my god, kill me.
This is why
that's
come
so
up with trick names.
That's fucking awful. You should be ashamed of yourself.
No.
Right, let's go learn how to do this. Stick around.
So let me explain to you how the effect works and the setup that you're going to need. And I love this effect for so many reasons because there's so many small layers of deception in this which really make your audience truly believe that you've got a regular deck in play. And the little touches here and there scattered throughout are the real pieces of magic in this. So you're going to need, of course, a blank deck. I'm sorry, this is not real magic. You're going to need to pick up a cheap couple of buck blank deck from any good online magic store. Then you'll need 4 cards from the same matching deck, matching backs, and an indifferent card. So I'm going to use a red back card. Now my setup is I place the red back card 4th down in a face down spread of 4 regular blue cards, and I place those on the bottom. Then there's one last thing to do, is to take 4 blank cards from the top and place them into my right pocket. Now later on, you're going to execute the easiest switch in the world, and I guarantee day 1 beginners in Magic can do this switch flawlessly. I'll expose it all in just a moment. But this is my setup. I'm gonna take you through. Essentially most of this is the biddle trick. If you don't know the biddle trick, you can go and learn it in a million different places online, on YouTube, anywhere. Right? So it's essentially the biddle trick. So I'm going to run through the basics, but I'll tell you the important parts of the mechanics of this. Start with the deck, bring it out from the box. If you can, bring it out face up and don't say, look at all the cards, they're normal. Just bring it out face up, do a quick casual spread and flip it over. Right? Don't run when you're not being chased. Now I'm going to execute a riffle force, a super basic riffle force, to force the 4 of spades, but I just need to get into that position to force it. And it's really simple. You're going to do a swing cut into the center, retaining a break, and at the back I'm just going to riffle off 1 card, like that. So now I've got my 4 of spades above the break, and I'm going to do a riffle force, and you all know how to riffle force to this card, right? I then can show them the 4 of spades. And what I do is just drop that, and of course it's got a red back, I just drop that all together. And I'm in a really fair, clean position here because there's no breaks or anything. So in this position, now I need to do the classic biddle trick where I drop cards into their hand, right? But I need to do one thing first, because after I've dropped the cards, I'm going to say, I need to try and find your card. And this is something which magicians do normally anyway. I need to riffle up the back of the deck. And what I'm doing is actually looking to riffle past the regular cards until I hit the first blank card. All right, and then I'm getting a break with my pinky there. But that just looks really normal anyway. So I say, can you hold your hands like this? I'm going to try and find your card, or at least get close to it. Look, I think it's around here, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll try though, I'll try. And I'm literally just getting a big fat break above all the blank cards there. All right, so their hands are like this. You can either spread and drop piles, or just do the classic taking chunks of piles until I get to the break. One nice subtlety is that I can actually go beyond, because I'm basically cut into the 5 face cards with the indifferent back. What I can do is to actually go past their packet, and then be like, I'm not sure. And it's just an extra little tiny convincer to make them think that that the deck's normal, right? Either way, I cut to the 5 cards. And now I'm going to do this move, which I think you're all going to love learning. I don't know if it's been done before, but it must have been done before, but I had to create it for this effect. So I have to just come up with it myself, but it's probably been done before. I have to make this, I have to set them up to see me count cards individually so I can get a pinky break. And what I'm going to do is say, I don't know if it's this card, maybe this card, I think it's around here, and I'm just like sort of motioning with one card. Then I push over another card and I do the same thing. I'm like, maybe. And that just gives me time to get a pinky break under 2 cards. 1, 2. And because my hands are here, that's blocking it, but I can actually see through. So it's like this, but my view is I can actually see what's happening. So I go 1, 2, and get a pinky break. So there's 2 cards here, and I'm going to push those over as a double, right? So it looks like I've just got 3 cards, but secretly, that's double. All right, it's really easy to do, and you've got lots of time because you can play like, is it really? If you need to, you can drop your hands to the side and get a push over a double. It's up to you. I go here, here's a double. Then I push over a 4th card, which is actually the 5th of these 5, and I add it to it, and I'm careful not to split the double. I say, it might be one of this, it might be this one, or it might be this one. And the 5th card added is actually a blank card, right? So that's why you can't show the face at the moment. So I'm in this position, I go, one, is it this one, is it this one? Get a pinky break, I'm not sure, it could be this one, could be this one. And I don't count, or I try not to count there being 5 cards, because I need an excuse to count in just a moment. All right. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe is it one of these? And what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to, and this is a convincer, by the way. I'm showing. Look at all these blue backs here, and I'm hiding one red one. I'm going to say I think it's one of these cards. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to sort of turn these cards over in like a bit of like a sweep-in motion. And as I do that, I'm going to just keep this card, this last blank card, on top of the deck. So it's going to switch out these 6 cards with a hidden red back for 5 cards. But it looks like 5 cards just turning over. So look at this, ready? So in fast motion, it looks like this. 5 cards. And in slow motion, it looks like this. 1, 2. And this is really the biggest move in the whole routine. So there's 5 cards. It's really the biggest move you're going to learn. And the slow motion is that. Because there's 5 cards there, right? But I don't say 5. Because I need a moment. In a moment, I'm just going to do. I'm going to have to count them for a reason. So I don't say 5 until that moment. Now I'm going to do the classic biddle move, which is to steal the card to the bottom of this pile as I call the cards out. Now you all know the biddle trick, and if you don't, you have to go and learn it. But the essential quick run through is this: I say King of Hearts. So I'd say don't tell me which one is your card, but just let me know if it's in this pile of cards. All right. Otherwise, I need to cut some more. So I say King of Hearts, and I'm overhand grip with my right hand, thumb at the back, fingers at the front. My left hand thumb peels the top card into my hand, into my left hand, into dealer's grip. I say King of Hearts. Now this is the 4th card. As I peel that into my left hand, I'm going to get a big break above it, below it, above the King and below the 4. As I count the 3rd card and say Ace of Diamonds, I'm literally placing the deck on top of that 4, gripping it, so I'm stoling it off as I count and cover where it would have been with the Ace. I say Ace of Diamonds, and then I count the rest. 8 of Spades, Jack of Clubs, right? And I've stolen that 4 here. So at speed, if we place the 4th card second from top, I say Jack of clubs, 4 of spades, I'm stealing it, 8 of spades, ace of diamonds, king of hearts. You all know this, you don't need me to explain it in depth. And I literally slam that pile with their 4 into their hands, but I don't look at it or draw attention. I literally just come straight down and I sort of brush past it, right? Say, look, don't tell me which one it is, but was it one of these cards? And they say yes. I say great. So look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 cards. So that's my excuse because it's the first time I'm counting. It's like I didn't notice how many there was. And now I'm going to make the card vanish in any way I want. Now, one little tip I like to use is something by Oz Perlman, where he miscalls it. So he calls the first 2 cards. He goes, I don't think it was the Jack of clubs. And he quickly flicks it, and it is the Jack of clubs. Second time, he does the same thing again, but doesn't come as far. So if they get a glimpse, it's okay. And if not, good. So he says, I don't think it was the King of Hearts. I think it might be the 4 of spades. And because this time he doesn't tilt it as far forward, but because he's very casual and nonchalant, they just assume it is. And for them, it is, right? Because they think they've seen 5 cards, they've seen it in this packet, they've seen the 2 faces of the other cards, they think it's the 4 of spades. And now you can make it vanish however you want. If there was another spectator, I put the packet in their hand and have it vanish. You can do a rubber dub style thing, where you make it palm and steal it back, like that. I'm not very good at it, but you make it vanish. Either way, you've got this really clean vanish. And now, for every other spectator bar my wife, my wife's seen the biddle trick before, this is the first moment of magic, so don't downplay it. But you can say, yeah, look, that card's gone. They're going to react because you called the 4 of spades, you got it right. And now it's gone. This is a powerful piece of magic. Don't underestimate this. Boom, it's gone. So this is your first moment of magic happening right now. And now comes the world's easiest switch, because you say, look, it's gone, but it hasn't gone far. Go ahead, spread the deck in your hands. And this makes you feel like a pro magician when you don't have the skills of a pro magician like me. I don't have those skills. I'm gonna show the spectator how to spread. All right, so I'm gonna stand shoulder to shoulder like I'm demonstrating to them. I'm gonna say spread through the cards in your hand just like this. So I'm literally gonna stand side by side like in the performance video. But I'm gonna put my right arm, like if you see the side of the frame here, I'm gonna act like that's their left arm. I'm gonna put my right arm sort of behind them. So I'm literally covered. So from all around, unless somebody's directly behind, I'm covered. And I do the world's slowest switch. Now the only thing to remember here is before I do the switch, after the cards vanish, I stand in this position for a moment to condition them to see this image. Because in a moment, I'm gonna come back and be standing in this position, but with 4 different cards. But I come behind them, like this, and I show spread, yeah, just like that, just like that. And as all the attention, all the focus is on these cards and everyone is drawn right in, I literally, bold as brass, dump these cards in my back pocket and I pull them out my front. But I'm covered. So look, the side of the frame is going to be the spectator right now. Okay, so I say, look, spread the cards in your hand. Yeah, just like this. If I come, yeah, just spread like that. Perfect. Go on, everyone, look, watch. The card has to go somewhere, right? Go ahead and take a look. Slowly, slowly spread, spread, spread. Do you see it there? Do you see? And all this is happening outside of frame, right? And now I come back and stand in this position. And normally they'll get to, with a biddle trick, they won't get to their card before this switch will happen. So I'm back here. So for them, nothing's happened to me. I've just come around, showed them how to spread and let them carry on. And it's the world's easiest switch. But watch, they're going to spread and they will reveal their card. And I'm quite, not forceful, but with audience management, if they start to turn the cards, you'll see in the video, like Kaylee was trying to show the camera, she was coming up like this, I was like, boom, slapping them down. So she was like that, I was like, look, yeah, don't drop them, and I just say, excuse, don't drop them, but really I just don't want to turn them over. So come here, and she gets the card. Now, a cool thing is, a lot of times with the biddle trick, if the deck's worn, they'll actually, because the card's a different orientation, it'll tend to stick and they'll go past it the first time. A lot of magicians don't like this, but you can play it to your advantage. You can say, look, it's not, if they see it, it's not, if they go past and it's not there, say, look, the card's not there, but now it's going to appear face up in the deck. And I make a moment of it, and now when I tell them to spread, I make sure they slow down by the middle, and if I need to, I'll literally push that card and spread it for them. Either way, they get to their card, and that is the biddle trick, right? That's, for all intents and purposes, that's the biddle trick. And you all know that's a freaking miracle. That's one of the classics of magic. It's like 2-card Monty, Triumphs, any card, any numbers. They are freaking out here. The card that they picked and thought of vanished from what they really believed was a pack of cards that it was in, and appears face up in their hands. But look at the position you're in now. You have nothing to hide. Yet, you have a blank deck, a blank pack of cards, and a red back thought of card in their hands, and all you need to do is just choose when you want to reveal it. So they're here, they're freaking out, right? Boom, they're freaking out. And now you just play it in any order you want. But I like to say, it's crazy, right? Because that's the only card you could have picked. It's the only card you could have thought of. And the reason is, it's the only card with a red back. Boom. Moment number 3. If they are, at this point, they're like, what? Like, even my wife, because she knows the build, my wife was like, okay, what the hell's going on? You imagine that for a regular spectator. They are just like, pardon, what? Don't forget, they don't know what forces are. They don't realize they were forced to pick that card. They thought it was a free choice. They thought of any card in the deck. They've seen there's other cards in the deck. Another one that they're thinking of is red? What the hell's going on? Boom, red back. Moment number 1. And then I say, no, but it's crazy. Like, not just that, but it's really the only card you could have thought of. And notice I change my word and I don't say picked, I say thought of. Because I want them to remember afterwards when they repeat in what I tell them, that I'm giving them sound bites to repeat that they'll believe later on. I'm going to use the word thought of. But it's crazy, right? Because it literally is the only card you could have thought of. Boom. And I can show the 4 cards in my hand are now all blank. And this will get another reaction. They're like, what's going on? And now they draw the dots. And this is the 4th moment of magic in this routine, and you haven't come to the best part. Now they draw the dots themselves, because these are the cards in my hand. I can do, in their mind, I can do anything to cards that I'm holding, right? There's room for subterfuge. Boom, the cards are gone. And they draw that connection. They know what's coming. They can see it. No way. What? And they turn the deck over. Yeah, all the cards are blank. Every card is blank. There's no way they could have picked a card. And look at this display. From the start of the trick, where they believe it's a blue back deck, where all the card faces are normal, it's just regular blue black deck, to the only card they thought of is from a completely alien deck, and the rest of the deck is blank. Like, that display is something that ends in a completely different place, visually, and in their mind, physically, to where it began. And what I love is the layering of convincers scattered throughout this trick, and I just want to draw attention to them super quickly, right? So with the cards all away, and this is the thing what sells it so much. You don't draw attention to this, not a regular deck. You can fan, and look, they see these cards, and laymen don't remember random cards, right? Because they're going to be focused on not forgetting their card. So they see cards there, they see blue cards here, they think of a random card here. So that's another different card they see. So there's a lot of cards being seen at different times. Then you're going to try and guess their card by touch, and you're placing cards into their hand. Now, don't forget, for laymen, when they're touching cards, they don't think there's anything suspicious about them. Now you're going to draw attention to 5 more cards. So you got this moment of seeing 5 cards here. So there's a lot of cards flying about in their face all over the shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're holding all the cards. They're seeing different cards at all these different moments. They're all blues. Then they're seeing the count. And it just looks like there's so many different layers. And you get all these opportunities to show them things that aren't the case. They see all the card faces. They remember the card. They see all these blue backs. It's in their hands. They get to feel it. There's this tactile, tangible conviction to what you're doing. Then, as the magic starts to happen, one card vanishes. Now they're already in this perplexion. They're not thinking about whether the deck's normal. They're wondering where the hell the card's gone. So all their focus is here. Boom. Now they're looking for their card. They see it. It's come full circle. The trick is over to them. The trick's done. And now you start to pull away these layers. You start to pull out, if you read the Essay of Astonishment by Paul Harris, you start to knock these bricks down more and more till there's just rubble left. Boom. That card's got a red back. What? That's come out of nowhere. And that's the card I'm thinking of. Now these cards are blank. Boom, boom, boom. Now all the cards are blank here. It's disgusting. It really is. Like, how do you, as a layman, think about it? How do you come back from this? And I got nothing to hide. Like, it's all there in their hands. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Go out, give it some practice it more than I did, and I think you're gonna have a reputation maker on your hands for the rest of your life.
So that's it. I hope you all enjoyed seeing that live piece of magic and then learning how to do it straight after. Like I say, there's nothing new in magic under the sun. I think I created this version of the Biddle trick. Obviously, it stands on the shoulders of giants, the classic Biddle trick, and what I've done is just add in some layers and some kickers to really amp it up a couple of notches to take it from an already miraculous trick into something completely different. So again, I hope you all enjoyed it. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, because every single week, every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, we're back showing magic, live magic, tutorials, and just having massive jam sessions on Sundays live with guest Sunday speakers. So tune back in on Sunday for the next live Sunday session, and for everything else, I'll see you all on Tuesday in the next video. Or maybe I'll see you Saturday for a surprise tutorial where I'll be announcing the winner of the giveaway from last Saturday. So I'll see you guys all on Saturday. Peace.